Ever wondered how new drugs and treatments are developed and approved? It's a complex process involving various stages, key players, and stringent regulations, all of which we'll delve into today. Welcome to the intriguing world of clinical trials. A clinical trial is a research study that tests how well new medical approaches work in people. These trials are essential in developing new treatments for diseases and improving health outcomes. Each clinical trial endeavors to answer certain scientific questions and to find better ways to prevent, diagnose, or treat diseases. So, how does a clinical trial work? There are a few key terms to understand first. A placebo is a substance that has no therapeutic effect, used as a control in testing new drugs. The control group is a group of individuals in a study that receives no therapeutic intervention, or a placebo. Randomization is the process of randomly distributing the participants in the trial to either the control group or the treatment group. And a double-blind trial is one where neither the participants nor the researchers know who received the placebo and who received the treatment. Clinical trials occur in phases. Each phase is designed to answer specific research questions. The first phase tests an experimental treatment on a small group of healthy volunteers to evaluate its safety, dosage range, and side effects. The second phase involves more participants and aims to obtain preliminary data on whether the drug works in people who have a certain disease or condition. The third phase involves even more participants and is aimed at confirming effectiveness, monitoring side effects, and collecting information that will allow the drug to be used safely. There are many stakeholders involved in a clinical trial. Investigators are the people who actually conduct the clinical trial. Ethics committees review, approve, and monitor the trials to protect the rights and welfare of the research subjects. Regulatory authorities oversee the entire process, ensuring that all rules and regulations are adhered to. Sponsors, often pharmaceutical companies, provide funding and support for the trials. Data monitoring boards oversee the data collection and analysis. The role of ethics in clinical trials cannot be understated. Ethics committees and informed consent play a crucial role in ensuring the safety and rights of participants. Informed consent means that participants have full knowledge of the potential risks and benefits of the trial. Once a clinical trial is complete, regulatory authorities evaluate the data from the trial. They decide whether the new treatment has been proven safe and effective, and whether it should be approved for the public. But the process doesn't stop there. Even after a drug is on the market, it's still monitored in what's known as Phase 4, or post-marketing surveillance. This ongoing monitoring checks for any long-term or rare side effects that weren't detected in the clinical trials. In summary, clinical trials are a critical part of the healthcare landscape. They involve a rigorous, multi-step process with many key players, from the initial concept to post-marketing surveillance. They are designed to ensure that new treatments are safe and effective for the public. With a better understanding of clinical trials, you can appreciate the immense effort, resources, and dedication that go into developing new treatments and improving health outcomes. It's a fascinating process, one that continually evolves and advances, shaping the future of medicine. So the next time you hear about a new drug or treatment, you'll have a little more insight into the journey it took to get there.
Ever wondered how crucial clinical trials are to medical advancements? Imagine our world without antibiotics to treat infections, or without vaccines to prevent deadly diseases. This would be our reality without clinical trials. Our first stop in this journey through time is the Framingham Heart Study, initiated in 1948. This study aimed to investigate factors contributing to cardiovascular disease. The impact? It identified risk factors like high blood pressure and high cholesterol, leading to improved preventive strategies that save millions of lives annually. Fast forward to the same year, and we find the randomized controlled trial of streptomycin for pulmonary tuberculosis. The objective here was to evaluate the effectiveness of streptomycin in treating tuberculosis. And it did just that, demonstrating the first successful treatment for tuberculosis and paving the way for antibiotic therapies. Leapfrogging to 1991, we encounter the Women's Health Initiative. This study examined the impact of hormone replacement therapy on women's health. It significantly influenced recommendations for hormone therapy after menopause, highlighting potential risks and benefits. Zooming into 1994, the antihypertensive and lipid-lowering treatment to prevent heart attack trial, or ALLHAT, came into play. It compared the effects of different antihypertensive medications and found that certain older, less expensive medications were equally effective in preventing cardiovascular events. Fast forward to 2002, the Osteoarthritis Initiative began. This ongoing study seeks to understand the progression of osteoarthritis and identify risk factors. It continues to provide insights into the development and management of osteoarthritis. One of the most recent notable trials is the Systolic Blood Pressure Intervention Trial, or SPRINT, which ran from 2009 to 2015. This trial aimed to evaluate the impact of intensive blood pressure control on cardiovascular outcomes. It demonstrated the benefits of more aggressive blood pressure management in reducing cardiovascular events. However, the path of clinical trials hasn't always been smooth. Take the thalidomide tragedy of the 1950s and 1960s, for instance. Thalidomide, initially marketed as a sedative and treatment for morning sickness in pregnant women, caused severe birth defects. This tragedy led to increased scrutiny of drug testing and regulatory processes and resulted in more stringent approval procedures. Then there's the TGN 1412 clinical trial in 2006. TGN 1412, an experimental drug for treating autoimmune diseases, caused severe adverse reactions in 6 healthy volunteers during a phase 1 trial. This incident highlighted the importance of reassessing the risk-benefit ratio in early-phase trials and led to increased scrutiny of monoclonal antibody therapies. These incidents underscore the need for continuous improvement in clinical trial design, monitoring, and ethical considerations to prevent adverse events and ensure participant safety. In conclusion, clinical trials are a cornerstone of medical advancement. They have facilitated breakthroughs in disease management, identified risk factors, and influenced health policies. However, they also remind us of the importance of rigorous protocols and ethical considerations to ensure the safety of participants. The journey of clinical trials is a testament to the relentless human endeavor to advance healthcare, one trial at a time.
Hey friends! Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and do subscribe to our channel for more such videos. If you found this video helpful, do share it with others who may benefit from this insightful content. Let's spread awareness and promote understanding about the fascinating world of clinical trials together. Stay curious and keep exploring until next time.